Cars.co.za.
Budget insurance. Affordable because you can't afford not to.
Oman. A country I know very little about. Harsh, dramatic, but stunningly beautiful. This terrain is, in some ways, the ultimate test of a vehicle. But before the Amarok, a Volkswagen wouldn't have been your first choice for a cross-country adventure here.
Been a really good trip so far and pretty exciting, quite slippery. Started to rain a little bit, so they do get some rain out here. So we just climbed a mountain pass over a river gorge. The roads are getting increasingly tricky, but the Amarok's holding up really well. We got some good tires on here though, check these out. So those are good. This is some of the most dramatic landscape I've ever seen, really. And I think up there is the road we're about to drive, which is slightly terrifying. Is that a road? Holy moly. I think it's a road. Look at that. Is by far and away the steepest road I've ever been on. That is my view right now. So we have gone from sea level to about 2,000 meters above sea level in probably, I don't know, 20 k's maybe less. We have arrived in, I think what is technically known as the middle of nowhere. Look at that. This is where we are setting up camp for the night. How amazing is that? Literally, this is where we're setting it up. Check it out. Just whip out your tent, clear out some rocks, and that is our hotel room for the evening.
As someone who is simply excellent at camping, I got to work setting up mine.
That was very exciting.
In one of the most peaceful places I've ever been, I had a wonderful night's sleep.
Alrighty, we survived the night. It was interesting. Massive electrical storm, but properly massive. We saw the most amazing thing, lightning strike the ground, and the ground glowed orange for about 10 seconds. So, feeling fresh after 2 hours of sleep on the first night.
We descended from the Rocky Mountains and made our way further into the interior of the country, where the dunes stretched out endlessly in front of us.
We've let the tires down. We stopped at a little service center, so we got some extra traction out here on the sand.
Okay guys, now we go here in the sand for the automatic cars.
Here we go. Hold on. Oh, plenty torque here. A little bit of throttle. This is like surfing. I'm in the big V6 Amarok at the moment. Well, the most powerful one, the 190 kilowatt, permanent all-wheel drive. And the Amarok is often derided for not having a low-range gearing option, but doesn't really feel like it needs it.
The Amarok seriously impressed me out in the dunes. With 580 Newton meters on tap, it felt unstoppable and made a dune driving amateur like myself feel like a pro.
Yeah! I tell you what, something about this Amarok can seriously take some punishment. And we are the 5th group.
And can go in the ground.
Volko, stop talking.
The second transporter, turn to the left side and follow the silver car.
So we're the 5th group on this trip. So these cars have done all of this 5 times. No rattles, no squeaks.
Now number 8 uphill, please.
Oh, it's tough to present a camera in this place. Okay, we are chasing the sunset at a rapid pace. Here we go. There's the hotel. Wow, we made it to some sort of desert hotel. Unreal.
This was certainly a slight upgrade from the night before.
Amazing.
The next day's driving took us through more landscapes that made me feel like I was on another planet. And then the team had a surprise in store for us. A visit to a natural wadi.
I've been incredibly surprised by this country. You know, you think that it's just sort of empty and it is really deserted. I mean, it's almost the size of Germany, this country, but there's about 4 million people in it. It's one of the lowest populated areas of the world, and it is really remote, really isolated, but the beauty is extremely different but very refreshing. It's very stark, kind of otherworldly feel to everything. Really beautiful. Right, time for a swim. All right, here we go. Oh, that's good. This is amazing. Yeah?
There's a beer here for 0.0%.
I know, but I meant like a real beer.
At the end of this year, we'll say goodbye to the Amarok as we know it, as the next generation Amarok will be a Ford Ranger under the skin. But what a way to say goodbye to an impressive vehicle. The Amarok has been around for 12 years now and remains largely unchanged. It was a trailblazer with a 2-litre engine everyone loved to hate, until all the other bakkie makers did the same thing. Over 3 extremely hot and brutal days in Oman, we didn't have a single issue. This 190 kilowatt V6 model is a fitting swan song to VW's first and last attempt at a full-size bakkie, and personally, I'll be sad to see it go. But what wonderful memories I have. Thank you very much for watching. Just wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor, Budget Insurance. Thanks for coming on board. Go check them out if you're looking to insure your car or just find a better quote for the insurance you already have.
Cars.co.za